Hi guys, Nancy here. It is March 22, 2021, and it is around quarter to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is so warm out here. It's like plus 10, and I checked on the internet before I came out here that in US terms that is 50 degrees, so that's very warm. And it's so warm, guys, no wind, it's really sunny, and the sun is boiling, and I'm wearing a very heavy spring jacket, so I was kind of boiling, but I'm okay now. Let me see the time. Hold on, I'm just looking at my my phone, but it's hard to look at because the sun is here. Okay, it is 4:49. Guys, you know what? I have another tidbit here. This is my second tidbit. Guys, you know what? Some people don't take their lives very seriously, and it's very dangerous. For example, some people just fill up their bodies with anything they want to, and they don't care what it's doing to their insides because they don't see it. It's like, now please, anybody who smokes, do not get offended. It's like when people who smoke, they know how dangerous it is, but because they don't see the effects of what it's causing inside their bodies, it doesn't scare them as much. Do you understand? And in some cases, there are even people who, even if they were to see what's going on inside of their bodies with all the smoking, it still wouldn't do anything. They would continue to smoke, right? So that's the sad part. But what I'm talking about are people who like they don't really know what's happening inside of their bodies because of what they're doing. Okay, so for example, I went one time when I went to do the shopping, I think it was in October or November of last year, 2020. So I was there doing the shopping, and then I was all ready to pay for everything, and I got to the sorry guys, there are flies around here and I'm getting distracted. So I got to the cash register, the lineup, and when it came time for me to pay for my things, I was paying for stuff and all that. The lady was ringing everything up, and then when she got to some products that I was buying, for some of you guys, you know what it is, okay? It's called Insure. Okay, Insure Plus. I will buy the Insure Plus if they have it. Otherwise, I'll just buy the Insure. Insure is a protein milkshake, okay? It's to help people with energy. Now, in North America, there's a habit of people just using protein shakes as a meal replacement. It's called a meal replacement. And that's not good, guys. I mean, you're getting the nutrients, but that's not a meal. That's a snack. Make sure that you eat a nice, healthy meal. And if you want to take a protein shake, go ahead, but you do it as a snack because it fills you up. But don't use it as a meal. That's not a meal. Anyway, so the lady, the teller, the cashier said, "Oh, look at this. You're getting Insure. I've been thinking about how to put together a meal that I can eat quickly because of my job." And I said, you know what? What about a chicken salad? And she said, and she kind of remained quiet. And then she said she was looking at the Insure, because I was buying them. When I buy them in little cases, right? Like cases of 6. I don't buy them individually. So I buy them in cases of 6. And she said, like I said, she said, and then she remained quiet, and then she said, "I have a friend who doesn't eat anymore. She just drinks these all day." Guys, in my head, I said, "What?" Mommy! Okay, guys, I saw a bee. Mommy. Okay, that's I just saw another bug that was a fly. The bee was on my left side. I don't know if you saw it, but it left. Okay, so now I'm all calm. So as I was saying, when I heard the lady say that her friend doesn't eat anymore, but that she just takes the insurers all day, I couldn't believe it, guys, because that is so unhealthy. Guys, I was so shocked when she said, my friend doesn't eat anymore. She said, my friend doesn't eat anymore. She drinks these all day. And then she said, she's so skinny. So you see, guys, a protein shake is not going to maintain your health. It's not. Okay, you're supposed to be eating properly. You know what? In hospitals, okay, protein shakes like that, they will give patients these milkshakes, throughout the day when they cannot swallow. Sometimes they will have a feeding tube. Okay, they'll have a feeding tube and they will feed the patient this protein shake. Okay, but at the doctor, they are managing the patient's health. Okay, these patients are being fed these things throughout the day for however long, or however many, or for however long they're going to be needing it, based on what they're being treated for. But that's a hospital setting. Now, if you take a healthy person who is drinking these things all day in replacement of normal meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and if they've replaced their breakfast, lunch, and dinner by eating these protein shakes all day, that is disastrous what's happening inside their bodies. Guys, I will tell you why I buy them. I don't buy them to drink them every day. I buy them because when I go shopping, right? When I go shopping, I take at least 3 or 4 hours, because when I buy in bulk. Okay, and also I take a little bit long because I'm checking things off, and making sure that I'm not, putting double things I'm not adding things that I've already put in the buggy again. And sometimes I like to check off, okay, like I'm budgeting, I'm spending this amount, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so now this is left, okay, you know what I'm saying? I like to make sure that I'm within a budget. So, like I said, I take 3 hours long, and because I'm so underweight, I get tired easily. So if I become exhausted, I will take one of the Ensures out and I will drink it. But that's normally after I'm done. I'm done. Like when I'm finished, I will go into the lobby of the store, I will rest, and I will take one out and I will drink. But that's if I am exhausted. Right? That's why I buy them. I will keep one in my bag for when I go shopping, or if I have to go out to another place, like for example to take Uma to get her nails cut. Every 3 months I go get her nails cut, and I also go and get her thyroid prescription refilled. So I will have an Ensure in my bag just in case I get tired, guys. And if I don't get tired, I don't drink it, and it's there in my bag in case I need it at any other time when I'm outside. Now, when I come home from doing shopping from all those hours, I will drink the Ensure because I am so tired. Yeah, I will drink another one. Right? So every month, when I do the shopping, I will buy a case of Ensure. And also, many years ago when I first lost all the weight, the doctor put me on Ensure to help me to gain weight, and it helped a little bit, but because I was still having I still am having difficulty swallowing, but back then it was far worse. And I'm 5'3". I used to weigh 125 pounds. Okay, 5 feet 3 inches tall, or 163 centimeters tall. Right? I went down to 93 pounds. So the doctor put me on Ensure Plus, which has more calories than the one that just says insure. But you're only supposed to take 3 a day. And that's exactly what I did. So guys, the lady, the cashier that I was talking to at the store back in October or November when I was shopping, and when she told me what she said, that her friend was taking them all day. She didn't say 3 times a day. She said all day. Guys, even now, the instructions say you're only supposed to take 3 a day. She is overloading herself. Too many calories. It's very dangerous. And her friend said that, the lady told me that her friend is really skinny. Now, doesn't that go to show you just unhealthy it is to just remain, just be sustaining yourself drinking these protein shakes? That's not what they're for. They're supposed to be an aid. If you, for whatever the reason, if you're doing some work and you missed your meal, you drink 1. You can even drink 2. And if you're that hungry, drink 3. But that's it. Another thing about these shakes that I noticed, guys, is that they're no longer, they no longer put as much liquid in them as they once did years ago. Because I do remember when I used to drink them, they used to come in cans, and each can had 500 milliliters in it. And now they only have 320, I think 300 and something, but it's a very low amount. So when I drink 1, it's not enough. I have to drink at least 3. Like I can drink 2 at once, and then I can wait like an hour and a half, up to 2 hours, and then I have to have the other one. Right? But I don't drink any more past that, So, but when they used to be 500 milliliters in each can, that for me, 1 was enough. 1 was enough. I could have 1.5. Right? 1.5 was fine. Right? But anyway, I was concerned for the friend of the cashier that was telling me that her friend now drinks them all day and she's so skinny. And guys, that's very dangerous, because what I'm getting at is when God sees that we are I don't want to say misusing, but I was going to say misusing our bodies, but that's not what she's doing. When we are misusing things to supposedly help us in some way, but it's actually a harmful way, then God is going to deal with us unless we wake up. I'll give you an example. Some people abuse their bodies with certain things. I don't know. It could be food or whatever, right? Whatever the person is abusing their body with. God is giving them a time to change. And then if they don't change, He allows them to die, or He kills them. Because they were disrespecting their holy temple. They're abusing their holy temple. We're supposed to be taking care of it. We are supposed to be taking care of our holy temple, guys. We can't be, stuffing our faces with unhealthy things. We can't do that, because that's going to anger God. Because He's living on the inside of us, and it's like abusing Him. Guys, I see a bee. It's on the left side. It's on the left. Mommy! Okay, it went away. Well, guys, please don't make fun of me. Just laugh along with me. Laugh along with me. The bee went away. If there were flowers on the balcony, then they would all come here and start bothering me. Well, they would go to the flowers and hover around me, and then I'd be going, mommy, 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 mommy. I'd be doing that. And then they would go away. Or I would normally run away back into the house. Anyway, so guys, like I said, God gives us time to change our behavior, and when He sees that we don't change our behavior, He will kill us. It's happened, guys. Listen, there are people who worship food, right? So they become very, very heavy. Now, for if anybody's like, "Mommy, there's a bee over there, please go away," it's on the left side. If the person continues to eat so much, nothing good is